My name is Jenna Strong, and this presentation is on the importance of adoption in the companion animal industry. All over the world, there are companion animals in need of homes that are unwanted on the streets, in shelters, and in rescues. And according to the ASPCA, 6.5 million dogs and cats go into shelters each year just in the US. Due to overpopulation in these shelters, around 1 to 2 million of these animals actually end up euthanized in a year. So these numbers do not include dogs and cats in rescue groups or rescue groups for pocket pets and horses, which even have their own species-specific groups. Many people think that the cost of adopting an animal is going to be just as expensive or more expensive than buying an animal, but shelters and rescue groups actually take care of medical expenses, including vaccines, curing any sicknesses or illnesses, microchipping, spaying, and neutering before adopting the animal out, and they always make sure that they have a clean bill of health before adopting them. This is not guaranteed when buying an animal from a breeder. And the adoption fees are often much smaller than the fees when adopting or buying a purebred animal. Many people also think that the animals in shelters are bad animals that have behavioral issues and are not adoptable. The top reason that people actually surrender their animals are due to moving and the cost of pet ownership, which have nothing to do with the animal, and many animals are also found as strays or dumped off at the shelter and may have never lived as a pet. I would say that the majority of animals in the shelter are in the shelter due to issues completely unrelated to their behavior or completely unrelated to them in general. Finally, adopting can help stop the problem of puppy mills. Oftentimes, purebred puppies come from puppy mills, and every year in the US, about 2 million puppies come from them. So puppy mills are where they have dogs that are just there for breeding, and they breed as often as they can and produce litters as often as they can. And this leads to dogs that are unsocialized, spend their whole life in cages, and generally don't have a good quality of life. Puppies that come from puppy mills also are usually unsocialized and can even be sick because due to the mass number of puppies produced, they don't have time to focus on each puppy. While there are definitely many reputable breeders that take care of their animals, there are also puppy mills, and adopting can help stop the abuse of these animals within the mills and can guarantee healthier animals and less unwanted companion animals in general.